Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals.
And now, your 2022
Major League Baseball on MLB
Washington
Network coming up right after this. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
And now here is Jeff McNeil, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
First offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. McNeil on at first, nobody out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Two-0 count. The pitch hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Roll. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping up is Francisco Lindor, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Now to bat, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 2-0. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Striding in is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away.
Smith.
Striding in now for the Nats, Roscoe Smith. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Juan Soto will be next. Three and one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Smith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. 1-1. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Next for the Mets, Narvaez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Zips it to Castro for 1. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they've bounced into a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
To the plate now, David Peterson. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They're up 2-0. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading
Comes
up
into
for
this one with just
Washington,
1 hit in
the
9
second
tries
baseman.
for the series.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. In tight with the slider, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Stepping in once again is Jeff McNeil. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Castro has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3
The
unassisted.
batter, the left fielder,
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First delivery to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a crack.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch coming, here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Popped him up. Lindor over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. 1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here now is Trey Turner. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Next to hit, Roscoe Smith worked a walk his first time up. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by a lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back in standing. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit is Narvaez. He's set. Here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Bell is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Lewis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
So now to the plate, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. 0-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Castro is off of first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Victor Robles. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Full count, here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here now is Mike Zunino, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Stepping in now,
The pitcher,
Jimmy Nelson.
number 40.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
4 runs here in this half inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We're through 4. It's 4-3 Washington. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, David Peterson.
David Peterson.
50th pitch of the game on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brandon Nimmo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a late swing and a miss as he was well behind. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next, it'll be Dominic Smith trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit hard to the right side. A step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate, but one's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Nimmo stands at second with two gone. Sinker is right there for a called strike two.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 4-4. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
So here is Roscoe Smith. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And stepping in, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Nationals gone in order. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate here is Kyle Lewis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Brad Peacock enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. J.D. Davis will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Now the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Too high, and it's 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. A high fastball is in there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
To 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. So now into the box is Narvaez. He bounced out last time up.
Omar Narvaez.
First offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ripped down the line, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Trey Mancini is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Now the first pitch. Brandon Nimmo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 5-4. Chris Davinsky is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as we are all tied at 5.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So here's Mike Zunino.
The catcher,
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Keston Hiura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he misses with it, 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Roscoe Smith, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
The left fielder.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Taijuan Walker takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here now is Juan Soto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on the way.
Nope.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 6 and the Mets 5. Tanner Rainey will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. His career numbers in this matchup, he's had success 6 for 14. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to 3rd. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up is Kyle Lewis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled off. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Narvaez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in next, Omar Narvaez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Avisail Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Jose Peraza will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 18, Jose Peraza.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Full count. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Matt Barnes answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jeff McNeil will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes set. The 0-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. The 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 7-6. Seth Lugo is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. James McCann is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now at the plate is Josh Bell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Josh Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
To the plate now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Davis brings it in. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ball 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals go quietly, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Down the right field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So the next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Long run for the left fielder.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
One and one.
Yep, 1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the outfielder, Victor Robles.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not great. He's 1 for 8. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Gregory Polanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He's set and the pitch. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Taijuan Walker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the Victoria